Figure I better try this again in a different way. My wording might have been incorrect. End of 2020, early 2021, I'm in Kansas City, living in my car. So I take this job down in Manford, Oklahoma. Told me I was digging ditches. I get there, it wasn't no ditch digging. We were to build 40 greenhouses. 40 greenhouses to grow pot in. If you knew me, you could understand why I was so kind of disappointed and frustrated. It's a life I left. I wasn't selling weed, I wasn't growing weed, I wasn't distributing weed, I wasn't even taking care of the weed. I was building greenhouses. So then one day, they're telling me, hey, have you ever heard of Jay Diggs? No, never heard of him before in my life. He's the rapper. Still not a clue. So everybody's showing me videos, this and that, whoop-de-woo, wah-wah-wah. A couple weeks go by, Jay says, man, you introduced you to Diggs this morning. I said, what? Well, that's who's pulling up. Well, he pulled up in that silver, that charcoal gray, silver-looking fucking Escalade. Smoking hot-ass blonde sitting in the driver's seat. Yeah, that was Mr. Diggs. Stopped in, check on his greenhouse to see how they were doing. Shit, he asked how I was doing. I said, I'm doing all right, just trying to get these greenhouses built. He rolled a big old fat blunt. Good weed, I'm not gonna lie. Good weed. And he pulls away on his way to Phoenix. He had to catch a plane that morning and head to Phoenix. So when I'm talking about Jay Diggs, I know the man, I've met him. That's why I posted his bust and arrest in 2020. Number one, you put a gun on a pot farm, it's no longer a legal pot farm. Number two, you break out a whole bunch of guns the way they did and post on Facebook, your ass gonna get trouble. Number two, you try and hook somebody up with 5 pounds of weed and a lot of cash coming up, supposedly stolen, when it was actually confiscated. Caused me a lot of problems. Young kid, his dad worked there, and informed me that I was supposed to take the fall for the guns that were going to be found. Well, how do they know this? Because after I quit, yes, the pot farm did get busted. It did get busted. Well, I can't say I was quit. It was a mutual understanding. He used the word fired. I was like, good, I was done anyways. So let's go to Rogers County. 2020, Jay Diggs did get busted. Him and his girlfriend. Here it is, 2023. 2023. Trial dates don't just all of a sudden, for no explanation at all, get moved back to pre-trial motions. They're already scheduled. 2 pre-trial motions are already set on the docket. Call, check yourself. Rogers County, Oklahoma. It's in Claremore. Now, if you know anything, like me, I was offered the head of security job. That would have made me liable for a whole lot of illegal activity had I stayed. I don't think so.